Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Eating Out in Vegas. Strike that. Rewind. Hi all, and thanks for tuning in to the first episode of How to Survive COVID-19 Vegas Quarantine. I know this is happening all over the world, and what I'm going to try and do is try to inform you on the places that are currently offering curbside and delivery, so that you don't go stir crazy at home and feel that there's no other options. The last couple of days, we've kind of toured Vegas a little bit, and it's pretty bleak. I, for the most part, grew up here. This is pretty much where I have spent a good majority of my life, and this is the first time I've ever seen anything so bleak and dismal, and I know that it's going to be hard for everybody to try and keep your spirits up, but just remember, we're all in this together. We are all in the same boat, and we just need to remember to be kind to one another. That is the most important thing that I think that we all need to remember, is be kind. Please remember, there's elderly people out there, and thankfully the stores are doing extra measures to open them up for the elderly so that they can shop an hour or an hour and a half before everybody else gets to it. There's disabled people out there. They can't fight the mobs. They can't grab the stuff. So just again, be kind. Just remember, we're all in this together, and this is what we have to do to kind of help one another just keep their sanity and make it through these difficult times. This idea of featuring places that deliver or have curbside for you is actually an idea that is courtesy of my brother-in-law, Ed. So thank you, Ed. I think this is a fantastic idea. I had a few videos that I needed to get done, and I'm actually going to put those off to the side, since showing you guys, you wouldn't be able to go there anyways to dine at those places. So what I'm going to do is, with this video, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you the places that we previously reviewed, and provide you with the information of who's open and best information that we received thus far, whether it's carry out / curbside, or if it's an actual delivery, and it may be delivery of their own drivers, or it may be delivery like with a Grubhub type service or something like that. So this video will just be reviewing the places that we've already been and which ones are open that you will be able to go and get food from. And then I'm going to show you a few different spots that we visited just driving down the strip. We drove down the strip at night, and I might have some snips of some video there just showing you it was the day before everybody closed, but you do see where a lot of the MGM properties had already previously closed, and they were kind of dark. Then we drove by the next day during the day after everyone had closed. And again, it's a little sad. There wasn't hardly anybody there. So with this video, I'm going to show you some where we went to MGM the day before it closed, and just kind of walked through it, and you'll see where a lot of the machines are off, and poker room was closed down. A lot of the restaurants, the buffet, the bars, all of those were closed. So we're going to go out to the strip, and we're going to see exactly how many people are out there on the strip. Health and safety signs. They have these cool little no-touch things to open up the doors. Normally you would see tons of people standing on the corner, trying to cross the streets, up on the walkways, and there is just no people around. There were a few stores that were actually open, and you know, just kind of getting that last minute business. And then we drove down there that night after they had already been ordered to close. And you'll see where some of the casinos were actually dark. Most of the MGM properties had already closed down. And, you know, it's something that I know I've never seen in my lifetime. I hope I never have to see something like this again. It's very tragic and very sad. And then the following day, we ended up going back up to the Strip during the daytime after everybody had already closed. And yeah, I mean, you see the different steps, the different phases of how it closed, and, you know, kind of joke to try and keep your spirits up, saying, oh yeah, you know, we should change our sign that says welcome to Vegas and say, sorry, we're closed. There was actually somebody, and unfortunately I didn't get a picture of it, somebody had taped kind of like a picket sign, because it was a sign on a wooden stick, and then they taped it around the bottom of the welcome to Vegas sign, and it actually said closed on it. So that wasn't something that the city or the state or anything like that did. That was something that, you know, somebody was doing a joke and they taped it to there, and you'd see some of the tourists going up there and taking pictures with it and pointing down to the sign and kind of laughing. You know, but some of these people, some of these pictures that you see will seem rather dismal. As we were driving, we saw a lot of homeless people that, you know, for people that are here in Vegas, you guys already know about all this stuff. For the people that are watching that are outside of the country, or outside of the state, our mayor has been trying to do whatever she can to clean up our downtown area and clean up our Strip area and make sure that the homeless aren't just sleeping on the sidewalk when we've got tourists walking by, and the kind of the image that portrays in our city. The one thing that I'm concerned about is that it already seemed like, with the lack of the businesses being open and there not being the normal employees that would be milling around there and cleaning and whatnot, that come in a week, maybe two, that the Strip could be in a pretty sad shape without there being somebody out there cleaning. I know that a lot of the casinos have security guards out there protecting it, or even police officers. Most of them have barricades put up so that you can't park in front of, or can't even get into where the parking is. Which, speaking of, so on the places that we've already visited and already reviewed, I'm going to put up a list, and then what I'll do is I'll also put in the description, I'll put all of their contact information. So in no particular order, the ones that we've previously covered that will have either carry out or curbside or delivery is Napoli's, Big B's Texas Barbecue, Rollin' Smoke. All three of their locations, I believe, are open. Eddie's, Bar or Born and Raised, has delivery options. Giordano's, again, both locations are available for carryout, and the Charleston one has the delivery. Chile Addiction has curbside available. We've already gone and done that with them. Super fast. You can even pull up into the parking lot, call, place your order right there, and they're out back to your car in about 10 minutes. Amore, Taste of Chicago, that has delivery through Grubhub and carryout. Los Olivos, Fat Boy, both locations of Giuseppe's. Crumble has all three of their locations available for curbside. Island Sushi and Grill, Ichabod's, Delucia's, Biaggio's, and Vinny's Pizza. What we're going to do is for our Monday night videos, or our Monday dinner out that we always do, we're going to try and find some other places, some additional places that are also offering the curbside or delivery, and then we'll show you guys the food that way. And once we get through this, guys, then, you know, we'll go back to normal. But until then, you guys, please be safe, be kind to one another, and don't forget, when you run into first responders, don't forget to thank them for being out there and doing what it is that they're doing and being on that front line. And, you know, your grocery store people, the people that are working at Walmart and Smith's and Albertsons and Walgreens, all those places that we're able to get some of our supplies that we need, you know, they're on the front lines too. They're dealing with the public. You know, most of the time, their company that they're working for is not even providing them with the tools to protect themselves. You know, I've noticed they're not giving them gloves, or they're not giving them masks, or you know, even hand sanitizers. So don't forget, you know, be kind to those people and thank them. And you guys be safe out there. And thanks for tuning in and watching another episode. And Vegas strong. See you next week.